The Academy of Technology, Engineering, Math, and Science, or ATEMS, is a high school based around 21st century skills. There are two available pathways for students to specialize in, being engineering or information technology.
I came to ATEMS just because I learned about it in middle school, and I've always had an interest in engineering and like making things and learning new ideas and kind of getting that college experience early.
I came to ATEMS because I wanted to pursue an engineering career and I wanted to go to a smaller campus.
I chose to come to ATEMS for a fresh start. I thought it would be a great school, meet a lot of new people, and just have a great time. And so far, I've got exactly what I expected.
I came to ATEMS because I was very interested in the career opportunities that ATEMS provides with the wonderful IT and engineering program. Also, the prospect of a smaller school with a smaller student body had great interest to me.
I was interested in the engineering and STEM field a lot, and it just seemed like a good opportunity and a good path for me to get to college.
Well, I mostly came to ATEMS because I was interested in mathematics and science. The other half of that would be that, like, at my previous school, I didn't have any friends. So I was like, whatever, there's not really any point to going to Cooper.
The learning environment of ATEMS is often based around a concept known as project-based learning. This concept is when students are given a problem or a set of tasks to complete. They're told to solve them using the knowledge they are given through both their core classes as well as their pathway courses. Students start project-based learning their freshman year, and it all culminates into their senior pathway courses where they experiment, create, and solve problems in creative ways.
At the time, I wanted to be an engineer, and now I just like the classes because it's very hands-on, and so that's why I've stayed in it, and that's why I chose it.
I chose engineering because I've always ever since I was really young, I always enjoyed building things, like playing with Legos, inventing things, kind of like learning about just the process of making something that's cool and interesting and very useful.
I chose engineering over IT because I really like hands-on projects and I don't really like staring at a computer screen all day. And I think I can do more with helping people with engineering.
There's Photoshop and art stuff, and I love art, so I was like, okay, I'd be better at that than engineering because I ain't big brain.
I think maybe it was the web development course, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be an IT student.
The school has been open for 11 years this year, and most, if not all, students have felt a sense of familial community within the school. The conference system, similar to the college conference system or the Hogwarts houses from Harry Potter, creates friendly competition between both students and faculty, with one of 5 conferences winning the trophy for most points at the end of the year. This, combined with a more tightly knit community I've found at most other public schools, is what makes ATEMS special to both students and staff.
For me, it was definitely the group of people that I had in my drones class. We all got together. We got along really well. It was really chill.
The community at ATEMS is definitely centralized. It's on a smaller scale than the other campuses, but that's really great because you get to know your peers, your classmates better. You build relationships that are really strong. Like the people that I've met here, I've never felt so close to anybody before.
Overall, I think the community has been really great. It's kind of like a big family. There's been some ups and downs, and there's some people that are just kind of, come and go. We lose a lot of students, and we gain a lot of them too. And I just think, I think altogether, it's just kind of a nice small community.
Much more camaraderie, much more of a feeling of family at ATEMS. If you don't fit in, you're probably not going to stay around long. You don't have that choice at a larger school, but those who do stay, I think that you would agree, everyone would probably agree that you have a sense that we're all in this together. We're all sort of trying to make something work, and sometimes seemingly against all odds. So that feeling that ATEMS is a special place.
ATEMS is going to be moving to a new building within the next few years. This building, known as the Lift, will not only have ATEMS students within it, but also has classes available to students from both Abilene High and Cooper. The reason this is an important point to bring up is that ATEMS brings its own separate environment from the other high schools. Many people feel that this sense of connection is what defines ATEMS, and in order to keep this familial environment, the pre-established things that make ATEMS ATEMS would need to carry over. Unfortunately, some classes may not transfer to the other campus. Due to its proximity to the Abilene Regional Airport, the drones class may not transfer over to the new building. But it isn't necessarily the classes that make the school what it is. Yes, that is an important factor, but the reason people stay is the environment and people around them that feels like home. Former students often come to visit most, if not all, of the teachers and staff because they felt connected to them while they were attending ATEMS.
Well, I would say that in terms of the future of ATEMS, one of the main things that I would like to have happen is that ATEMS stays ATEMS. I would like to see a mentality that says keep ATEMS ATEMS. The idea that there are good things here. They've been here for now 10 years, maybe 11. This may be the 11th year. At any rate, the things that are good about ATEMS, the culture, the conference system, advisories, the familial atmosphere among the faculty and staff, the idea that that when ATEMS moves, there's going to be change. That's going to happen inevitably. There's change every year anyway. People leave, you have a new administration in the district or on campus, so change is inevitable. The thing you want to do is intentionally keep the things that are important. The PBL atmosphere, the one-to-one technology, the idea that that advisory is important, that conference is important, and that that the things that make ATEMS special stay. Otherwise, you have a tendency to become like any other school, which would make it where one would wonder why is it there at all.
I just wish that ATEMS would maintain its integrity as we move further into the new school, the new campus. I do worry that different organizations and components that make ATEMS ATEMS might disappear or fade away because of the new the way that ATEMS is going to be handled. But it's my hope that it stays the same and that other people are able to experience such an awesome campus and community.
I'm hoping that ATEMS can continue to grow, especially with our new campus coming up, and like kind of allowing a wider audience to come into like the engineering IT pathways. And I hope that it can like further help and encourage and inspire the next generation of students to go and like further their engineering careers and ideas, because you know it's kind of the future of our world right now with technology advancing. So I'm hoping that ATEMS can be a starting point for the new generation of engineers.
At the end of the day, the one goal I want to set for the new generation and the new building of ATEMS is simply one thing: keep ATEMS ATEMS.
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 Keep ATEMS ATEMS. Keep ATEMS ATEMS.
Keep ATEMS ATEMS.
Keep ATEMS ATEMS.
Keep ATEMS ATEMS.
Keep ATEMS ATEMS.
Keep ATEMS ATEMS.